Hey guys, this is Joy back again with another video. So today's video is going to be called The Narcissist Has a New Girlfriend or New Supply. And when I say supply, what I'm referring to is, for those of you that don't know and like it's kind of whole new to this whole narcissistic personality disorder, is narcissists don't see their significant other or their family members or their friends as a human being. They see them as someone that they could use, abuse, exploit, and take advantage of. So just for those that don't know. And so you guys see the narcissist with the new supply, the new girlfriend, and you're like, what just happened? Why did he not tell me? Why is he flaunting this new person around? What does she have that I didn't have? I definitely know where you guys are coming from, and I totally get it. I understand. But I just want to let you guys know that it's not real. It's an illusion. It's fake. It's all for show. They're basically killing two stones in one. Well, two birds with one stone. So they're basically making you feel like shit, and they're basically eroding your self-esteem, and then they are idolizing their new supply. So I will kind of I'll let you guys know like what happened with me, like with the first guy that I was dating. When I saw the new so-called supply, um I honestly had never experienced a narcissist like in a romantic way. Like I knew that my aunt that I had lived with, I knew that she was like different, and like I knew that she would make me feel like not that good when I would really have real feelings and real emotions and about different situations. She wouldn't validate that. She would make it seem like I was wrong. She would make me feel like the bad person. But in a romantic way, the guy, when I saw that he had someone new, like I'm a Taurus, and a lot of Tauruses, we don't compete for anybody ever. So I knew like I deserved to have someone that treated me nicely, and that I knew that I didn't do anything wrong, you know. And I knew that honestly that the reason why he was doing that was because he was trying to get me to act like how he wanted me to act, and it wasn't because of what I had done, you know. And I really, the first guy, like I said, I kind of caught on to like what he was doing, even though like I was kind of seeing him for like quite a while, because we actually started off like doing business, and then it's kind of turned into pleasure, but it was just crazy. But anyways, yeah. But when I saw the new girl, I was hurt, but I was just like, I knew that I was gonna get through it. But and I mentioned this in another video, but I literally like I cried for 6 months, and I was literally my dreams were crushed. It was so painful. Like I could not believe that that was happening. And I remember there was days where I would wake up and I would just cry my eyes out, and it was just crazy, like crazy, crazy, crazy. Nothing like I ever experienced in my life. And it actually took me back, and I'll make a video about this, about like when I was a kid, like, and how I remember that I wasn't really seen, I wasn't really heard, I wasn't really fully I guess accepted for who I really was as a child. And I guess that experience with that guy really kind of brought me back to that, and I think I was more so mourning that than him. But when I saw that, I was hurt, but eventually I did get through it. And after those 6 months had went by, he had hoovered me, and I know you guys may have watched my hoover video, but he did hoover me. And what he did was he actually had somebody else contact me, asking me if I knew him. And I'm like, who would do something like that besides a narcissist? And it was just really, really crazy. And he was, I don't know, well, I knew it was him, but he would have people calling me, playing on my phone all hours of the night, texting me nonstop. I knew he was stalking me. I knew he was stalking me online. And it was actually really, really scary. And I'm happy at the time when I was living in Long Beach, I'm happy that I didn't allow him to come over, because if I did, who knows how things would have turned out. So I was really happy about that. I finally like let that go. And the reason why I'm saying all of this is because you have no reason to be jealous of the new person that he's with, because it's fake. It's like he's gonna treat her the exact same way he treated you. Is they like narcissists don't change. And then the other guy, when I saw that, it like this was actually little. He did it kind of sloppy, and he slowly but surely he stopped, like he started canceling plans. He would say one thing and would do another, and I kind of had this feeling that he was lying, but I was like, oh, like whatever, we'll see. But long story short, someone that ended up telling me that they saw a picture of him and I guess his new girl on Instagram, and I happened to look and I saw it, and I was just like, at first, like I was just kind of like, oh no, that like this can't be like serious, but then it was real, and I was hurt by that, because I really did like him a lot, and I saw a lot of potential, even though there was a lot of red flags, and he didn't tell me about certain things, and I saw that he did have anger issues, but I swept it under the rug. I was just like, let me give him a chance, but no, same thing. So the next reason to not worry about the new person that they're with is because they're trying to make you jealous. They're trying to get you to react, and that feeds them narcissistic supply, which I will talk about that in another video. But narcissistic supply is it could be good or it could be bad, but it's just some sort of attention, a reaction, and it makes them feel alive. It makes them feel good, whether they're hurting you or whether they're making you, they buy you a gift and your reaction, that's narcissistic supply. Or if you find out that they're cheating on you and you confront them, that's narcissistic supply. Just anything. Or even if they, like a waiter, if they say hi to a waiter and the waiter starts being nicer to them and they try to use that person to make you jealous, like that's narcissistic supply. Anything. So they're basically just animals, pretty much, or they're monsters, literally. And so and the thing about it is, like, when you finally decide to leave or they discard you, if you leave, then they're really going to try to get you back, because they want to dump you before you can dump them. They'll purposely like try to do all these nice things to get you back with them, and then they already have people lined up that they already been talking to, because they say like, oh, because the first guy, he was all like, oh, do you want to be my second girlfriend? And he was telling me like he had other girls that he was talking to, like friends or whatever. So that was crazy. And then the second guy, he told me that he wanted to be with me, but then that he still wanted to flirt with other girls. And I'm just like, in my mind, why do you need to flirt with other girls, But again, like at the time, when I guess I didn't really love myself, I just accepted it, and not like in a way, I guess I thought that I could change him, because I know me, like I can be possessive sometimes, and that I wasn't cutting it with that. That wasn't cool with me. And again, I know they're watching, so I mean, it is what it is. They know who they are. They don't have to watch my videos. They know that they're sick and that they're mentally ill, but they don't care. They don't want to get help. They don't think that there's anything wrong with them, so they'll never change. And if you see them with their new supply, their new supply is going to get the same thing just like you. So just a matter of time. Don't even worry. But I'm not going to lie. Like, I remember, like, when the first guy, I was, like, looking on his Facebook page for a while until I finally decided to delete it. And then the other guy, too, like, I was on his Instagram, and then I finally decided to unfollow him. But I knew he was still, like, I knew both of them are still watching my stuff, and they're probably watching this video. But that's not my problem. But so the third reason it's why you shouldn't worry about the new supplier or girlfriend is because, like I said, he's treating her like he's idolizing her, he's devaluing her, and he's going to discard her just like he did you. And it's a reoccurring cycle, so it doesn't change. So you need to move on. You need to let him go. You need to block him, remove him, delete him from your life. That's literally the only way you're going to heal. And it may take some time, because a lot of times the reason why a lot of us, girls or guys, get involved with these narcissists is because we have unhealed issues from our childhood, that was never healed, and we need, in our minds, we didn't get our needs met when we were kids by our parents, and we're still holding on to that need, but we got to meet that ourselves at the end of the day. And I know it's hard, because it's so painful to go back to when you were a kid and you know that your parents weren't really there for you emotionally when you really needed them, and you were just so vulnerable and you needed them and they wasn't there. Like they were there but they wasn't there with you emotionally. That's painful to be able to mourn that and accept that. You know, that's really, really painful. I had quite a bit of time dealing with that, especially because since my brother got murdered and my mom, you know, she really never really healed from that, and I don't think she ever will. And I actually kind of felt like I was abandoned, you know, to this day. And you know, even like kind of talking to my dad about a lot of different things about like what went on in my childhood, and I think he was feeling defensive, and I told him, I said, Dad, I'm not mad at you. I said, I'm just letting you know how I felt and the way that this made me feel, and I'm just letting you know. And I told him that I apologize if it came off wrong, but I just want to let you know how I feel. And he said that he didn't even know I felt that way. He was surprised, and some of the things that I told him that went on, he didn't even know. You know what I mean? So that just shows you like how, you know, like they wasn't really there, you know, emotionally. Like they was there, like able to buy me food and make sure I had clothes and a roof. That's you need that, but it's about the like being emotionally with your child, like finding out what your child really like, what's interesting about that child, like what makes them them. You gotta really dig deep because the child needs that emotional support, you know. So back to why you shouldn't be worried about the new supply is because he hasn't changed. He hasn't changed. He never will change. Like I said, he doesn't think that there's anything wrong with him. He thinks that he's normal. He thinks that he's fine, and he gets off on abusing people. That makes him feel good, you know, to take his abuse out on somebody else, because he's miserable, point blank period. The narcissist is miserable. When they're flaunting the new supply, they're doing it to get to you so that you can react, and they know that they got you if you do that reaction. Like with both guys, the first one, because I was like learning about it, I actually did contact him when I saw that what he was doing on Facebook, and I was like, I was younger. I was like 24, and I had no idea. And I reacted, but I learned from it. And then after that, I was done. The second guy, he did the same thing, but I didn't react, and it just stopped. And I stopped looking. I was like, I'm done, you know, because I knew that I deserved better, and I knew that I had childhood issues that I needed to heal. And it's a lot, you know, because just knowing that you was pretty much ignored when you were a child, when you needed them to be there for you. That's pretty painful to think about. So the last reason, oh yeah, actually I think that's everything. I think that's all the reasons why you shouldn't be worried. And yeah, so that's basically the video for today, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please be sure that you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And please be sure that you follow Live Narc Free, and I'll see you guys. All right, bye.